Welcome to Women's Rugby Rundown 144 for June 3rd through the 9th. The World Rugby Sevens Repechage schedule is out, and we'll know the final Olympic teams after a three-day competition in Monaco, June 21st to 23rd. Poland defeated France in the first leg of the European Championship, with the final leg, June 28th to 30th, in Hamburg, Germany. Canada A beat Spain in a training match ahead of their WXV playoff against Wales, with the second game set for June 15th. Fiji announced 2 matches against Japan on June 14th and 20th, and 32 Red Roses received contracts for the 2024-25 season, with a few surprises, and we round up all the global, premier, and club competitions worldwide. Get ready for a journey through the latest in women's rugby. This is your Women's Rugby Rundown, and we're about to kick off. First, let's take a look at some Sevens news. The World Rugby Sevens Repechage will be in Monaco June 21st through the 23rd. We know now the schedule. Of course, we've known the pools for a bit. This is a huge one, as it will have the last team that will qualify for the Olympics in Paris this July. We, of course, have our eyes on China, who did very well in the grand final, did qualify for HSBC Sevens core team next year. Argentina, who also played in that tournament but did not follow through on the qualification for HSBC Sevens. Poland, Uganda, Kenya are some other names to take a look at. Poland defeated France in the first leg of the European Championship, with the final leg set for June 28th to 30th in Hamburg, Germany. Of course, this was a French, essentially A-side, if you will, but what a victory for Poland, as they, of course, are getting ready for the World Sevens Repechage tournament. Canada A beat Spain 27-12 in a training matchup as the Lionesses prepare for the WXV playoff against Wales later in the month. They will have a second game against Canada on June 15th. Fiji announced 2 matches against Japan on June 14th and 20th. They have, of course, both of these teams preparing for the WXV playoffs this fall. 32 Red Roses received contracts for the 2024-25 season, with a few surprises with some new players included and some big names omitted. Stade Bordelais dominated ASM Romanov 32-17 in the Elite 1 final, retaining their title as champions of France. Defending champions Gloucester-Hartpury will face Bristol Bears in their first ever PWR final after a stunning comeback against Saracens. That match June 22nd, Exeter. In Week 6 of the WPL, the Colorado Grey Wolves toppled undefeated New York, leaving Berkeley as the last unbeaten team. The Boland Dames rebounded impressively in South Africa's Premier Division on Saturday, scoring 11 tries against Free State, while the Bulls Daisies and DHL Western Province maintained their strong forms with wins over Border Ladies and the Sharks. That does it for us this week. Of course, never miss an episode by subscribing to us on Spotify, Patreon, YouTube, and of course following us on social media.